Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court.
Here we go.
I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Kennard. Evan Mobley is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's White in at the 1. Irving against Kennard. To the paint, and stolen by Song. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. Simmons on the wing. Irving sets a screen for Simmons. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Detroit with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. Pistons passing it around. Avdia can't hit. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies. Mobley, a screen on Simmons. White the pass to Kennard. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Nurkic setting the pick for Avdia. From past the arc, it's hauled in by the 76ers. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled, but in the end, they had an opportunity to win.
Yeah, when you lose a close game, no matter what your performance looked like, it always feels like it's a game you could have won.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Simmons looking around. Pass to Avdia. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
It's White on the wing. A kick out to Mobley. Got a piece of it.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Nurkic a screen on White. Irving dishes to Nurkic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Hartenstein.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
First one falls for him. I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, and for most teams out there, there's still plenty of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
Now here's White. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Shot left block, and he can't bank that one in.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Nurkic. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Well, that's got to be an area of concern in this one. If they are able to dominate the boards again, it could be a repeat of the last meeting.
Throw good, Mobley. All right, legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit, there's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll, and if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
And when you talk about Evan Mobley, you start with his defense. One of the best in the NBA at using that frame, reading the game, and making an impact on that end.
Now here's Simmons. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Detroit, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's White. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Kennard kicks to White. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Detroit. Sarr. Mobley with the block.
And whenever Mobley is out there on D, you have to be aware of where he is.
And the 76ers making a change here. Watson's checked in. Sarr, the pass to Irving. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
That's good from Irving. Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodies.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making, I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
Good on the second free throw. And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving is one of the most skilled guards of all time. He has shot 50, 40, 90 in a season, and we all know about his ability to finish at the rim.
Now here's Simmons, outside Avdia. And it's off from three-point range.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this game.
Sarr against Johnson. White looking around. 6 to shoot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Nurkic. Mobley against Sarr. Nobody near Irving. Drops in the tray. Irving's got 8 points.
That is just automatic. Irving is into his motion the second he has the basketball.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Ben Simmons. He's around 6 points per game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
Yeah, truthfully, I think his numbers are fine, but in talking to him, he thinks they should be even better.
Here's White. Watson dishes to White. Pass to Kennard. Back to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson inside. Working on Sarr. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Watson.
I really like when Johnson is finding his own offense like this, particularly when he's that close to the basket.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Now here's White after Ben Simmons' miss. Here's Johnson. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Sarr with a screen on White. Irving drives in. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Mobley sets the pick for White. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
2 points, that one goes. And now a 5-point Piston lead. Outside, White. Mobley a screen on Simmons. And it's White missing.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. That one on White. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
So both teams changing it up here. And here's a look at some numbers for Denny Avdia.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
Now here's White. Pass to Mobley. To stop the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And the first one drops. Jared McCain's checked in for Irving. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pistons lead by 6. Pass to Bull. Sharp with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw drops for Sharp. The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Joe. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Detroit. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Sharp on the wing. Pass to Spencer. Clock at 6. Bull against Johnson. Bull can't hit. The 76ers trail by 7. The drive by Mobley. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Mobley's got 10 points.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
McCain with the ball. Covered by Joe. Here's Spencer. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on White. Pistons have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And he makes the first.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Detroit making a switch here. Strother's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Walsh is checked in. And it's Alex Caruso in for White. And so he hits both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Pass to Watson. His first shot coming late. Misses off the right iron.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
To the inside. And Watson slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Now, here's Sharp. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. Fourth, the 76ers.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Avdia's checked in for Detroit. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Hartenstein's checked in for Evan Mobley. That one is no good. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful.
I refer to it as the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves and the timing too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Caruso. Down low. Watson for 3. It's hauled in by Queen. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. The Pistons working the ball around now. Sharp, the pass to Bull. And here's Sharp. Covered by Joe. And it's Sharp missing. Sharp's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And here is Caruso. Hasn't made one yet. The step back jumper is good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pistons lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
And they're also drawing energy from this crowd.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Peyton Watson. Alex Caruso out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Walsh in at the force line. Queen can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 4. Joe passes to Caruso. Here is Watson, defended by Avdia. One-on-one here. It's Sharp, top of the key. Pass to Avdia. There's the pick. Unloads. That one wide left. Philadelphia has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now, Joe. Here's Walsh. Still without a basket. Hartenstein can't get it to go. The 11-footer. Outside Avdia. For the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Joe. Here's Walsh. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. A wide open look here for Caruso. Another miss by Philadelphia. Detroit leading by 4. Puts it up from 12. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively. Finally, someone scores.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
Now, here's Avdia. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Here's Caruso. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Back to Joe. 6 to shoot. Pass to Walsh. Over Bull. And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And here's Sharp. Pass to Bull. Here's Spencer. There's a good screen. Avdia can't hit.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
And now the Pistons fast break. Spiked away.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Pistons making a change here. Irving's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. White comes in for Peyton Watson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving with the bounce pass. Sharp, the pass to Irving. They set the pick. That's tipped.
Yeah, no way. Not happening. Hartenstein denies it. The 7-footer getting it done defensively.
76ers trailing. Pass to Caruso. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now, here is Irving. A 24-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
And, Tim, you look at some of the advanced metrics. Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins.
Evan Mobley's checked in for the 76ers. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. The 76ers trail by 3. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Defense just a little too up close and personal on Kyrie right there.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. And so Irving nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Johnson sends the screen for Caruso. A shot by Johnson, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And we're playing as they did there, not nearly enough.
Pass to Mobley. Rebound, Detroit. Queens got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Avdia. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Queen can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to White. Now, Joe. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Memphis.
And he really hurt them at the free throw line.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Kennard, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. In 4th, the Pistons.
And really, the basketball just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Kennard against Nurkic. Pass to Avdia. Five on the clock. Three-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, White. Now Johnson. Mobley, a screen on Song. Floats it up there for Mobley. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. Since the break, he's come back strong, really making his presence felt. He's right around 17 points a night, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Simmons finds Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
And you got to do more than that to stop Nurkic, using that muscle to just...
And it's just like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Avdia gets the bucket.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
And so White will bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Nurkic a screen on White. And they call an illegal screen here.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that 3rd before the half.
Sharps checked in for Avdia. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Hartenstein's checked in. The 76ers trail by 6. Outside, White. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. White's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Philadelphia.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
As we're going to break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. We take a look at the 76ers. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to the playoff position and finish the regular season strong. Detroit, they're down in 8th place.
And seeing where the 76ers are, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
Now, here's Bull. After the miss from Evan Mobley. Back to Sharp. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over White. White with the defensive effort. The 76ers trail by 3. Johnson outside. White down low. He's covered by Irving. Hartenstein with the screen on Irving. White the pass to Hartenstein. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado, and more often than not, he prevails. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
White, wide open, he fires, and it's all evened up. White's got 9 points now in the quarter.
First quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
And Simmons kicks to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 6th assist on the night.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now here's White. He's got 10. There's the triple. And Simmons with the rebound.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Count that one.
And that's where you want Sard doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. throw good, Mobley. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Detroit leading by 4. Irving passes to Simmons. And Sharp has it in the corner. Another 3 for Detroit.
Did it there with that catch and shoot.
Now here's White. He's got 10. Mobley a screen on Irving. And Mobley throws it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Simmons on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Sharp on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 8 here in this one already. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. Mobley sets the pick for Johnson. He's looking for Mobley and finds him.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Irving with it. 21 points in the game. Fires the 3. And the Pistons another 3.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Pistons on top as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. While we've got a moment now, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Look at Detroit, headed down the final month of the season. At this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Yeah, decidedly average. Maybe they'll turn the corner late. Who knows? We've seen it happen. Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
Hey, hats off to Kyrie. We know how talented he is when he's focused on the task at hand. He's one of the best defensive players in the league.
His skill level is up there with the best we've ever seen, Shaq.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8-point game. Simmons is out there with Irving. Then it's Avdia. Then it's Sar. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Nurkic with the steal. Avdia finds Simmons. Avdia, a screen on White. Back to Avdia. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. White against Simmons. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from White.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Right side, Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Outside, White. Mobley sets the pick for White. Pass to Mobley. Over Sarr, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Great to see Mobley knocking down the mid-range, continuing to improve that part of his game.
There's the screen, and Simmons kicks to Irving. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Mobley. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Sarr. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Mobley. Detroit leading by 9. And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Now White following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Hartenstein with the screen for White. Pass to Kennard. Here's the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Kennard's got 6 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Sarr sets the screen for Irving. No good that time. The 76ers trail by 6. Mobley the pass to White. Now here's Kennard. Wide open shot is on the money. He's got 8.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Avdia, a screen on Johnson. And it's Simmons penetrating. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up.
Johnson finds Hartenstein. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. 4th, the 76ers.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
On defense, Philadelphia. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Irving. It's up a 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Philadelphia with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And here's White. Mobley, a screen on Simmons. Kennard for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Ball movement.
Detroit's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now here's Irving. He has 29. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Tim, watching Alex Czar, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
First free throw is good. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s, we were still flying commercial to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now here's White. He's got 12. Mobley sets the pick for White. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Irving. And he's good on the three ball. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Now here's Simmons. Nurkic trying to get open, and that one good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Watson. It's tipped. Stolen by Avdia. Here's Irving. The tray. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Irving. Nurkic has got 6. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pistons.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, it can be intimidating when you can't find any daylight, and that's been the case here. Disruptive defensively, blocking shots, altering shots, a real factor.
Now here's Simmons following the missed shot by Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Simmons passes to Nurkic. That one falls.
And that's one of the things Nurkic does so well. Absorb contact and still be in control.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Bol, he's checked in for Song. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Ben Simmons. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the 76ers. Free throw good. Nurkic. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, White. Looking to end the run. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Here's Sharpe. That 3 off the mark. Philadelphia's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lining it up here. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Outside, White. Pass to Mobley. Over Bull. That misses off the backboard. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's the screen. Here's Avdia. Off target from three-point range.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
On the wing, Johnson. To Joe. Fires from the line. Rebound by the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Sharp on the wing. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 5. And Watson has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Watson's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great decision by Mobley, finding the shooter.
Irving for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. White, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And he's good on the first of 3. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. And he makes all 3.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Caruso kicks to Ellis. Pass to Kennard. Takes the 3. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. 17 points in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Over to the left wing. And now the 76ers on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Saturday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Jared McCain's checked in for Detroit. Philadelphia also making some changes. Walsh is checked in. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Ellis. That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Spencer, the pass to Bull. Sharp with it. Watson's there. The Pistons trains it from beyond. McCain's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, Jared McCain can really shoot it. I like how assertive he has become from deep.
Caruso finds Watson. Mobley is screened. And stolen by Bull. And here's Sharp. He's got 11. Pass to McCain. Here's Spencer, the 3. Mobley with the rebound. Now here's Caruso. It's Joe on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Joe's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Detroit. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Spencer. Pass to Sharp. Off target from outside. The 76ers shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
He lacks in height. He more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Spencer. From the arc. And it's Sharp missing.
And his team really being impacted by the fact that nothing is falling for him right now.
Caruso kicks to Watson. It's tipped.
And Sharp reportedly a 7-foot wingspan. You saw it in full effect on that block.
Here's Spencer. Here's Sharp. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Philadelphia ahead, up by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us. Begin the fourth. On the floor. We've got Alex Caruso. He's out there with Isaiah Joe. Aiden Watson is out there with Hartenstein, and it's Walsh in at the power forward. And Caruso's got the ball here for Philadelphia. It's a one-point game. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Spencer, the pass to Avdia. Bowles setting the pick for Avdia. And the Pistons, another three.
Well, that's his first three of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Caruso looking for an opening. Shoots it, and that one swishes right in. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Spencer, the pass to Queen. Here's Spencer, defended by Caruso. Shoots the three, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Bounce pass, Joe. It's Joe on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Ball kicks to Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Drills it from outside. Sharp's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
To the middle. Goes up on the block. Detroit with the rebound. Queens got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Spencer, the pass to Bowles. Now, here's Sharp. Covered by Joe. 5 to shoot. A three ball. Avdia can't hit. The 76ers trail by 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 5th foul in the game. Outside, Avdia. All alone. Rebound by the 76ers. Hartenstein's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Watson, the pass to Walsh. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Nails the baby hook.
Yeah, and it's gotten physical inside, but Hartenstein making good use of his size right there.
Pass to Sharp. His three-pointer's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 3. Inside, here's Walsh. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And here's Sharp. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Now Caruso. Joe in the corner. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Here's the drive. Pass to Bull. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. Here's Avdia. Good on the three-point shot. Avdia's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they're hunting shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Pistons making a change here. Irving's checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, "Hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end." Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Hartenstein. Johnson finds Caruso. Mobley is screen on Irving. Picks it out to Johnson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Avdia gets the bucket.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Kennard. Now here's Mobley. Defended by Avdia. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
Simmons checked in for the Pistons. throw, no good for Mobley. Pistons leading by 4. Now, here's Sharp. Avdia, a screen on Kennard. Sharp, no good from outside.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Mobley kicks to Johnson. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, Johnson has three-point range from all over the floor, but he was looking for that corner one right there.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Irving. Out of bounds, he takes possession. So for the Pistons, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Bull. And Sar subbed in for Shaedon Sharpe. And Caruso's got the ball here for the 76ers. They trail by 1. Kennard, the pass to Mobley. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Alex Sar.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And Sar throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sar makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
To the inside. It's deflected. To the paint. Nurkic with it. Outside, Simmons. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Kennard with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have to jump ball. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Simmons. Avdia with a screen for Simmons. Pass to Irving. Launches it. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Caruso, the pass to Johnson. Kennard on the wing. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Avdia against Caruso. In the corner, it's Sar. And on the way from Irving for 3, it's rebounded by Hartenstein. The 76ers leading by 3. And here is Caruso. Here's Kennard. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Avdia. Irving sets a screen for Avdia. Outside, Simmons. The kick out to Irving. And stolen by Caruso. Kennard for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Sar. Avdia, the pass to Simmons. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 38 points.
Irving embracing the brightest lights.
Here's Caruso. Here's Mobley. Lets it go from 11. Can't get it to go. Now Simmons. Now Irving to take the lead. Cleared away by Caruso. Avdia against Johnson. And the foul called on Alex Sar. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Now Mobley, and stolen by Song.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it up.
Mobley there for the rebound.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
1:56 left to play in the final quarter. Layup, no good. It's tipped. Shine with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Mobley. By Nurkic. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And the size of Nurkic, a lot to handle. When he's driving, he has got the defense at his mercy.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
Well, his job there was to get them the lead, and he did that.
Mobley sets the pick for Caruso. One-handed!
And with lots of big game experience, Mobley knows how to get it done in crunch time.
Irving looking over the floor. Shoots the 3. Mobley there for the rebound.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
And it's denied. They retain possession. Caruso against Simmons. Like it 6. Here's Mobley. Oh, what a play inside.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Now Irving. Nurkic setting the pick for Irving. The 3 is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each, you feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Caruso. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. It's a 3-point game.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Caruso with the steal. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Avdia misses the 3.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy they were directing at. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Evan Mobley.